What's up everyone? Welcome back. Kara Corey here, registered dietitian. Today I've got one for you that I pulled out of the vault. This is an oldie but a goodie, and it's been my go-to for breakfast this past week. So I wanted to share it with you because it's super easy and such a good recipe. This is gonna be no-bake oats, and today we are actually going to not use my favorite MTS nutrition. We're gonna set that aside for a minute, and we are gonna give some love to my man, Chris Jones, and use the GAF way. This video is dedicated to him and Denise. Congrats, you guys just had a beautiful little baby, so I want to just take a moment, give you a congrats, and she's beautiful. I think you should have 30 of them bitches. For the no-bake oats, I am using the GAF way. As mentioned, this is chocolate peanut butter. However, if you guys do have MTS nutrition on hand, you could use basic chocolate, will taste amazing, as well as cookies and cream would be good substitutes that would still give it that no-bake cookie flavor. So all we're gonna do is mix all this in the bowl, you guys, and then we're gonna let it chill for a little bit. So we're gonna start with the protein. I'm gonna use 1 full scoop of this, which nutritional's on the GAF way if you haven't used it for this flavor. It's 160 calories, 4 grams of fat, 6 carbs, and 25 grams of protein. So that's a really great source of protein. And what I like about this way, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it in the video, but there are little tiny chocolate chips and little peanut butter chips in it, which is why I love this way for this recipe. Very minimal ingredients needed for this, but to make it a little bit more chocolatey tasting, we are going to use the special dark cocoa. We're gonna use 1/2 tablespoon of this, which really makes a big difference, you guys. So if you don't have this on hand, don't skip it. Go to the store, grab yourself some in the baking section, and it will make a world of a difference in the flavor that it's gonna give it. And the extra dark chocolate actually does have some health benefits to it as well. So it's not bad to sneak into any of your overnight oat recipes. This whey on its own is pretty sweet, but I do wanna add just a little more sweetness because you guys know I like it really sweet. So this is optional, but I am gonna add 1/2 tablespoon of Splenda as well to this. Next, we're gonna add the oats. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup for me because that's gonna give me about 25 grams of carbohydrates and 27 to be exact. We're gonna measure it out 40 grams. You guys could certainly add more or less if you want. Depending on how quickly you're gonna eat this may vary how much milk you wanna add to it. I'm gonna let this chill overnight and I'm gonna eat it the next day for breakfast. So it's gonna thicken a lot longer because it's gonna chill a lot longer. If you want to eat it a little bit quicker though, and you just want to pop it in the freezer, maybe add a little less milk so it's still nice and thick. Totally optional. I'm going to start with the cashew milk though. We're just going to add 1/4 cup and mix it up and see what kind of thickness I'm working with. Definitely going to add another 1/4 cup of milk. If you're gonna wanna eat this relatively quickly, I think 1/2 cup of milk would be perfect for you. It's that nice thick consistency. You could pop it in the freezer for about 10 minutes and you'll be good to go. But because I'm chilling this overnight, I'm gonna add not even gonna measure it, I'm just gonna add a splash more of milk. And that should give me my perfect consistency to chill overnight. Just make sure you get all the protein and everything mixed into it really good. All right, so this is my perfect consistency. You guys can taste test it right now to make sure it's your desired sweetness. This is good to go. So I'm just gonna lid this up, put this in the fridge overnight, and then I've got a super easy, perfect macronutrient split breakfast for the morning. I love this because it's sweet, but it's not too sweet for a breakfast meal. It gives me a good source of protein, carbs, a little bit of fat, and then the fun part is you can top this as needed. So if you wanna add a little more carbs to it, a little slice of banana on top tastes great, some berries, whatever you want to add to it to change up the macronutrients, change the flavor and texture. You can have a lot of fun with this recipe and make it taste that much better. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. If you do try it out, tag me on the Instagrams at Kara Corey Fit Life. I will show you back some love, and please give this video a like and stay tuned for more.